In this video, I wanted to take a look at the Desview R7, a budget 7-inch camera monitor with a 1000 nits touchscreen display. After testing quite a few camera monitors this year, I honestly believe this is one of the best for the price of just about $250. First, the monitor ships in quite a standard packaging, but inside of it you get a lot of stuff. Notable accessories include USB flash drive for loading LUTs, thin and flexible HDMI cables that work well with 4K video, D-Tab cable, and a high-grade mini hot shoe mount, which is a really nice touch by the manufacturer. This is actually my go-to mount for a year now, as I bought it on Amazon. In fact, if you want to buy it separately, some companies sell it for as high as $50. Well, this is at least what I paid, but it's really nice that Desview includes it for free. My unit also shipped with a Sony-style battery and USB charger. Keep in mind that accessories may vary depending on the seller. Lastly, you get a carrying pouch, which is a bit too large for the monitor, but hey, you get it for free. In terms of design, the Desview R7 monitor is made out of plastic, but the build quality is pretty good. While the monitor doesn't feel premium, but it doesn't feel cheap either, especially considering the price. The device is quite compact thanks to relatively small bezels around the 7-inch panel. Further, the monitor is quite light, meaning that it won't make your camera rig very heavy. On the top, you can find a multifunctional wheel, exit, a few function buttons, and the power key. On the left, there are HDMI in and out ports as well as DC in port. The monitor supports 4K HDMI input and output, and it works fine with my Sony a7 III without any noticeable input lag, which is not the case with all budget monitors. There is a 1/4 inch thread hole on the side as well as on the bottom of the monitor. You can also find USB port for loading LUTs or software update. The monitor uses Sony-style batteries. I mostly used it with the NP750 and I could get about 2 hours of continuous use, which is a pretty good result. The 7-inch Full HD resolution display quality is pretty good overall considering the price of the monitor. 1000 nits of brightness means that you'll have no issues seeing it outdoors. However, I found the panel to be a little bit reflective when shooting outside, but that's expected at this price point. The color accuracy is pretty good too, but I had to do a little bit of calibration to match my camera's viewfinder. There are quite a few options for color calibration and brightness, and all of this is done using a touchscreen and a user-friendly and intuitive UI. In fact, this is probably the best and the most feature-packed, easy-to-use and straightforward user interface I've seen in a budget monitor. All you have to do is either double tap or swipe on the screen to open up the menu. Here you can find a lot of exposure assist features like false color, zebra, histogram, waveform, vector scope, and so on. There are also peaking, center mark, mark ratios, grid lines, audio meters, and many other assist features, settings, and tweaks to play with. In addition to this, most of the features can be further customized or moved to a different spot of the monitor. Overall, I'm literally blown away by the amount of features this monitor has. The function keys can be customized, and you can even assign a few features to a single key. For example, you can switch between different grid modes with a tap of a button. If you don't always want to use the touchscreen, you can access the features using a multifunctional key. If you want to avoid accidental touches, you can lock the touchscreen too. Overall, the Desview R7 is a really impressive camera monitor thanks to so many features that are usually found in monitors that cost over $1,000. Further, the user interface is probably the most intuitive and easy to use I've seen on a budget camera monitor yet. I also like the design, plenty of accessories in the retail packaging, and the touchscreen display quality. A few cons include an all-plastic build, and the display is a little bit reflective outdoors, but I'm just nitpicking here. Overall, the Desview R7 is easily one of the best camera monitors for the price of just about $250. What do you think about this camera monitor? Would you buy this one or would you choose another option? As always, like the video if you liked it, drop me a comment down below if you have any questions, please follow me on social media, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.